Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Funny Stories with Ocean and his co-host. Hey, who that? Krissy! What's up, girl?
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Hey, that's right. What is good? How are you?
I'm well. How are
All
you?
right, well, welcome to another Funny Stories with Ocean podcast. And we have our beautiful co-hosts. Yeah.
I was watching.
Why don't you introduce yourself?
And
for
I was like,
everybody?
okay, my name is Krissy. Krissy go bang. Hey.
Yeah.
So I'm just excited that Ocean let a black girl up in here.
Right?
Like,
Me
let me hold
too.
it down.
It's about time.
It's about time.
I was about to come up in here with some kente cloth and a head wrap, and I was like, you know what? It might be too much for Ocean.
Hey, listen, I picked the most beautiful black woman that I know.
Thank you.
And she's here, and she's lighting the scream up, and her voice is beautiful.
Aw,
So on the
thank you.
podcast, it's going to be great.
Thank you so
How's
much.
your week been?
My week has been all right, you
Yeah.
know. I've been a little bit stressed out about coming to see you.
Why? Why is that?
You know, I was like, what is Ocean gonna say? Because I've known Ocean to say some off-the-wall crazy shit.
I wouldn't do that to you. I want you to be comfortable, feel
Okay.
comfortable here.
All right.
You know, like I said, Kristen left. She has some other things to do. And so we're excited to have you in this show. And we're going to do our newscaster entertainment. We have a great guest, too. So I'm excited about this whole show. It's going to be great.
It's gonna be fab.
You ready? You
I'm
ready?
ready.
Okay,
I'm
so
ready.
did we get a theme song for like the newscaster entertainment, or we still haven't done that?
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
I'm a newscaster.
We got to do that. Newscaster. People want a
Newscaster.
newscaster opening. Last week I didn't have anyone here. It was just me and Tone Bell. So it was still good, but I just needed, you know, you to come through. All right, so you ready for your questions?
I'm ready for the
First, we're
questions.
going to read it, and then we'll go through it. Let's do it.
Let's get to it. All
Let's
right?
get to it. This is the juicy
The
topics.
juicy.
Yeah.
R. Kelly fans are standing outside the jail where R. Kelly is being held at, holding signs saying "Free R. Kelly." My question is, are these real fans, or are they being paid to be there?
Wow, that's a good question. I think that they are being paid to be there. R. Kelly hasn't had a hit record since Step in the Name of Love. So why would you go out there?
Listen.
Right?
I'm going to say I personally met R. Kelly,
Okay.
and I know all that shit to be true.
It should be true. Yo, he made you pee in a bucket? Is that what you're saying? Tell us about it. He made you pee in a bucket. Let us know what's going on.
You know, I'm just saying it's true, but at the same time, I'm conflicted because they were doing that whole mute R. Kelly. No, I still be banging it. I be doing my little body rolls. Hey.
Right.
So I do believe that they are real fans who are really stupid.
Really stupid. And so they just can't give up the fact that R. Kelly is a genius, because he is a genius.
He's a genius.
Let's be clear about that. He might make girls piss in buckets and do sexual things to girls under 18. If he lived in Africa, it would be all good, but he doesn't. He lives in America, so we know that's wrong to be, but he still is a genius.
Musical genius.
Let's see. Who would be able to battle him in verses? Who would be able to do that? Do you have a person
Nobody.
you can go against?
Nobody.
This is true. Nobody can beat R. Kelly, right? Yeah, I'm telling you. So that's what's up.
Musical genius.
He is a musical genius.
Yes.
What's one of your favorite R. Kelly songs?
I'd be like, this is my song
For real,
I'd be doing my little
no
body
doubt.
roll.
Yeah. You still
Yeah.
play that. You're
I
gonna
still-
play that
I
on the
still
way
bump
home.
it.
Mine is Step in the Name of Love. Step. I can't step, but it's still. I love that song. I remember him being on a boat and everything. It was amazing.
Yeah.
R. Kelly's the shit. Okay, next
I will
question.
say-
Why didn't you ask me what my favorite R. Kelly song is?
I'm
Just
sorry,
because
Tom.
I'm the
What
Asian
is
guy?
your-
Just-
yeah, exactly. What is your
damn,
favorite?
racist.
What is your favorite R. Kelly song?
The one that Dave Chappelle covered.
Pete on you.
Oh, stupid.
That's why I didn't ask you.
more
I knew you was
questions.
gonna say something stupid.
I will say though,
Okay.
when I hear him say my mind is telling me no, I'd be like, damn, you should have listened.
right.
That's how I feel when I look at leftovers in my fridge. Like, my mind is telling me no, but my
But my
body
body. Yeah.
my body's saying eat that
Your
fried
body's
chicken.
saying
I know it's
yeah,
3 days
go
late.
for
This is true. Okay, before we go on, we usually have drinks here, and we usually have, because since it's your first time, you would usually have a drink. But I've been on my workout if you've ever watched the first episode, I've been trying to lose weight, but I'm down 10 pounds.
10 pounds?
So, yeah. So, I'm doing water today.
Water.
So, this is water.
I'm telling you that since the first day you started.
Hey, I know. Listen, I've been doing a gallon. The thing is, you pee constantly, yo, and I'm just sick of peeing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm constantly peeing. But you know what it is. My skin's going to look beautiful and all that good
Hey,
shit.
if R. Kelly ever gets out, I'm going to remember that. If I see him, drink that gallon so I can just be peeing.
All right, next question. What you got?
All right. Tory Lanez denies.
Tory Lanez, yeah.
He denies that he shot Megan Thee Stallion in the foot.
Okay.
He also goes as far as to make a 17-track album talking about it.
Okay.
My question.
Yes.
Do you believe him? And would you buy the album to hear his side of the story?
Okay, some people might hate me, but I bought the album. And I'm going to say this. I don't know what happened. I just know that this dude is a musical genius. He put out a 17-track album in 2 months talking about this, and he makes a compelling thing that he did not shoot this girl. Now, I don't know what really happened. All I know for facts on the album is that he wanted to fuck Kylie. And something happened that he didn't get to fuck her. No. That was the argument. But I don't know if he shot her or not. But I'm saying this dude rivals R. Kelly on some genius music shit.
I don't agree with that.
Okay.
So I haven't heard the album, but I am team Hot Girl Meg Thee Stallion. Okay.
Because you got some ass, so you are dropping it like it's hot, right?
I'll be dropping my shit.
Okay.
Dropping my shit. Okay.
Right.
So I'm saying, why would she lie about being shot? And here, in the pinky toe.
In the pinky toe.
He didn't even have the audacity to shoot her in the big toe.
Okay.
You picked my smallest soldier and shot me in my pinky toe.
Okay, so what he says on the album, go pick the album up and you'll hear it. What he says is, how could you get shot and no bones or tendons were messed up? So something happened in that. He also said, if you were walking away, how'd you know I shot you? He says a lot of compelling things. Now, I'm not on anyone's side. I wasn't there.
Sounds like you're picking sides to me,
No,
Ocean.
I just know I had to do my research and buy his album. That's what I knew. It was a research album.
I believe Meg.
Okay.
Why would you lie about getting shot? That's all I got to say about that.
Because I've dealt with, okay, so again, I don't know what happened. I'm not on Tory's side, so I don't want this to be like I'm coming off as a Megan hater and I'm with Tory because I don't know what happened. I'm just going to play devil's advocate.
Okay.
I've had some crazy bitches in my life, and I've had some
I'm
crazy
a crazy bitch.
Exactly. So I'm not saying we've had sex or anything, but what I'm saying is things happen and girls say a lot of things. And so it can be true or not true. And I'm not sure that is true. He makes a compelling argument and he says, how can you believe one side of the story without hearing his side of the story? And that's all I'm saying. Just because she said it doesn't make it true. Just because he said he didn't do it doesn't make it true. Only the people there know. I just know he wasn't arrested. And I know he was arrested for having a gun, not shooting her. And I know, like I said, I've dealt with crazy women.
Yes.
It doesn't matter if the girl wants to press charges or not. If you do something to the girl, they will take you to jail for that.
This is what I have to say to that, Ocean,
Okay.
because I know myself to be a crazy woman.
Okay.
All right. So I've been on first dates.
Okay.
And guys will be like, why are you single? And I'll be like, because I'm crazy. And they laugh and continue on. And the first time I do some crazy shit, they be like, bitch, you crazy. I'd be like, actually, I told you on January 24th, your crazy ass decided to be here.
Okay, listen. So that's actually hilarious. So do you think that Megan told him she was crazy?
I think that there are signs to everything. And
Yes,
if you continue
absolutely.
to look past those signs, you are now signing up for my crazy. You are in agreement.
Absolutely.
We are in a crazy contract.
Okay. Hey, listen, I can't knock it. But like, again, you have to hear his side first. We heard her side. We're not necessarily knowing if that's the truth or not, but I get it. I'm not, again, I want to make sure I say I'm not on Tory's side. I'm just saying he's a musical genius and he did 17 tracks about this shit and all of it bumps.
I'm going to say the next question is...
Okay, there we go.
It seems like every day is now National Something Day.
Yes.
National Kids Day.
Uh-huh.
National Taco Day.
Yep.
National Sibling Day. My question is, who's coming up with all these days? And are there too many?
There are way too many. And here's the thing: I don't even know when it's a national day until I see it on Instagram. The other day was National First Sunday or some shit like that, and I'm like, and then I feel bad that I don't post my son on Instagram that day because the world is telling me who's coming up with these days, these national days.
That's a good question because I definitely want to sign up for a national crazy bitch day.
Go ahead.
Hallmark. Sorry. Hallmark.
Hallmark is doing that?
That's
and they come up just with national this day, tequila day.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fuck Hallmark, yo.
National
Why are they doing that?
National thumb up your butt day.
Yeah, it's just so much. And then it's like, if you don't remember these days, you're an asshole. Like, it was, I got to remember Mom's Day, Father's Day, all of that. But why do I have to celebrate my kid? I'm paying for him to live with me.
Also,
right?
If it's National Donut Day, don't tell me without bringing me some donuts.
Exactly.
Get the fuck out of here with that.
Exactly.
If it's National whatever day, better bring me that shit.
Exactly.
Is it National Puppy Day?
Yeah.
Bring me a puppy.
Bring me a puppy. That's right.
Exactly. Sit here and pet that puppy all day long.
So at the end of the day, are you sending the puppy back because it's no longer National Puppy Day?
No, because I love puppies.
There you go.
Aww.
All right, so next question. Our final question here, yes.
The final one.
Okay.
Governor Gavin Newsom has signed 2 new laws in California. The first one is called the Kobe Bryant Law, where it makes it a crime for first responders to take unauthorized pictures of a dead person at an accident scene. And the second one is where it requires transgender inmates to be housed based on how they identify.
Wow.
My question is, which of these 2 laws do you like the best?
I like the transgender one because if I ever go to jail, I'm going to be like, hey, bitch, you know what I'm saying? I am trying to be with the girls and give me some pussy all day. I'm going straight in like them Atlanta gay niggas. I'm going to have a full weave and a full beard. That's what I'm going to do.
You know what? I agree with you on this, Ocean. Because the first time they say you're under arrest, I'm like, yeah, this is Chris. Shit, I'm about to be getting dick down.
Exactly.
Call me Chris.
I'm trying to go where the girls is at. Ain't no fighting. You know what I mean? All of that. Hell yeah, that's the better rule.
Wait, do you think the women in prison don't fight? Have you not seen Orange is the New Black?
This is true, but I'm coming in with warm dick. So that means they not going to be trying to fight me, Tom. They're going to be trying to have sex with me. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to go there. I'm a trans dude. That's what I identify as. I am a woman. Right. As soon as I go to jail for any long periods of time, you can't tell me, right? That's the new law. I believe that I'm a woman, and you got to house me there.
All right.
Boom.
Sorry, that's boom.
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 That's all.
Is that the law you like?
I like that law. I'm telling you, if I'm going to be locked up for any extended period of time, I have every intention of being dick down.
Yeah.
I will be Chris. They can pass me around that jail like a blunt. Everybody get to hit. Okay? Everybody gets to hit.
Wow, well, this is fun. You were amazing. You look at you, got beautiful white teeth, straight. The camera's gonna love you. Beautiful, everything.
I'm just trying to make sure Ocean lets another black girl on the show.
No, listen. We might have to have you as the permanent co-host. You never know.
Is she not?
No, we're gonna do like they're gonna come in, different guest hosts gonna come in, and we'll see who stays.
Well, I vote for.
You vote for her, right? Yeah, she's good. She's really good.
All
right, so that's the end of the entertainment newscaster. Everybody give it up for her. She did an amazing job, looking beautiful.
Thank you.
All right, are we ready for our guest? So how it goes, since it's your first time, you just walk past the camera. Not yet. Wait, so we'll just have you walk past the camera.
Right.
You'll still be on the show, but you'll just be over. And when our guest, you can chime in whenever, and he's going to be extremely funny and all that.
Awesome.
All right,
I'm
cool?
excited.
All right, now you can go, and we're going to do that. Okay. I'm excited. Did you see all that ass on the camera when she walked by? I told you she was good. You can deal with craziness when it's like that. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever. All right, coming to sit in this seat on Funny Stories with Ocean. This dude is one of my very, very favorite comedians. Like I talk a lot about how I don't really watch comedians, but I will watch him when he goes on stage because he does his thing. He's been on Wild 'N Out. He has all kind of credits. I'm gonna let him tell you, but he's one of my good friends in this business. If you guys can put your hands together for the very funny, very talented DoBoy in the building. What's good? Yeah, DoBoy. Yeah. Got that Lakers, huh?
Oh, you know, I had to. This is hilarious that you guys got these things on the mic. This is COVID-safe mics. I was on the side laughing my ass off.
What's good, fam?
Man, I'm good to be here. How you doing? Oh,
you know, when I called you and you was like you was gonna do it, I was like, yo, yeah, because it's certain people you chill with and you like and you enjoy, and you're like, man, we can hang out outside of the comedy world.
Absolutely, friends in real life.
Friends in real life, and you're one of those dudes.
Yo, my face genuinely lit up. I was like, Ocean's hit me. Hell yeah, pull it up, nigga. I love Ocean. Pull up. So
exactly.
Yeah, it's lit, for sure.
You look great. How much? No, okay. So
thank you.
Everybody's talking about me losing weight, but you've lost. How much weight have you lost?
I've lost about 246 pounds and counting.
Wow. Give him a clap for that. 246.
I was a whole other person.
You was.
Yes, I was my highest. I was 486. I'm sitting at about 240, 239ish. I'm trying to get down to 195.
195.
I just want to see what it's like. Right. I ain't been under 200 pounds since like I was 7. So
wow. Exactly.
So that's the thing, man. Like I've been fat my whole life. Like you know, I was a fat sperm.
Right.
I was the only sperm swimming through the fallopian tube with a T-shirt on and shit. So I'm glad to have finally shed some weight. So I've been doing my thing, man. Working out, like you said, the gallon of water a day. I don't eat a lot of bread.
All the time.
It makes you pee a lot.
And I thought that I would get used to it, but I just have not gotten used to it at all.
Nobody likes peeing all the time.
Yeah, it does.
You're just sitting there holding your dick. Like,
yeah.
I want to do something else.
Literally, I swear to you, I did a show yesterday I did a fundraiser for the mayor of Downey yesterday, right? And I went to the bathroom sitting in a half an hour 5 different times, and I peed strongly like I had just woken up from waking up at night. You know how you get up in the morning, that's your strongest pee?
Right.
That's how I went. It would be
every single time?
Every single time. And it would be like you would pee a lot, and then I would wait 2 minutes, and I would have to go right back. Right back.
The good thing when you're drinking a lot of water, though, is that now your pee starts to be clear. Because,
Yes.
Sometimes niggas be just not drinking enough water. Your pee look like Gatorade and shit. This isn't healthy at all.
Right. So do me a favor when you do laugh into the microphone so we can hear all those good laughters. Yeah, man. So you lost all the weight. And
Yes.
so how are the women treating you now that you...
Listen. And
I know that you... Wait. I don't want to do that to you. You already was...
I was having the ladies then. I was, the big teddy bear. But see, that's the thing. I always feel messed up because people always come to me and they always be like, "Doe, what was the motivation for you to lose weight?" And I always feel like they let them down. They be like, "What was it, man? You just didn't want to die young?" I was like, "Nah, I was pretty healthy for a fat dude." They be like, "Well, what was it for your daughter, man? You want to walk your daughter down the aisle?" I'm like, "Nah, my daughter ain't even fucking with niggas yet." They're like, "Well, what made you want to lose weight?" And the honest reason why I had to lose weight?
Why?
I had to get my dick back. I felt like my stomach was holding my dick hostage, and I had to free that nigga. That was the only reason.
You know what's so funny that you say that, because whenever I see somebody, I don't know how it is, but whenever I see like a dude overweight and I'm like, I always think to myself, when's the last time he's seen his dick?
I'm telling you, this is the thing. As you gain weight, you will start to see yourself with less dick. There is no way to explain how when you wake up in the morning with less dick than you went to sleep with. It's like, nigga,
where my dick at?
It was just going away. I was doing okay, but as the bigger you get, it's like, and so now I'm back out here in these streets.
You in these streets.
And the fucked up part is because you know how you know how women are, right? Because women, if they were overweight and they lose weight, they be like, "Fuck you! If you don't deserve me at my worst. You don't deserve me at my best." Nah, I'll fuck every chick that didn't want to give me no. I wouldn't have wanted to have sex with me either.
Yeah. I did.
So ladies, if you back in the day, you can get a do-over. Hold up.
You know what's so funny? How Tom is looking at you right now, because Tom is always in shape. So you're not never even.
Oh, no, I'm not always in shape.
I'm just saying you've not been out of shape.
No, I have.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, when I got back from Iraq.
Oh, okay.
I put on 110 pounds when I got back from Iraq.
Wow.
But did you lose dick is the question.
Okay, so let me ask you, did you lose dick when it happened?
That's
No.
it.
See, that must be a black thing. I don't know. I was losing dick. I lost at
I'm
least
part
an
brother.
inch and a half.
Right.
I'm part brother. So
You blessed.
Right now.
I'm blessed.
He's like, I'm blessed. He's
I ain't
like,
scared of you, motherfucker.
you motherfuckers, that's right. We got to get you on camera one day so that the people can see what Tom looks like. They don't know he's Asian back
Handsome
over there.
guy, man.
Yeah, over there.
I put on a lot of weight when I came home
Did
from
you?
Iraq. Yeah. I was
Okay.
I was in a real bad way. So I put on a lot of weight, and I lost it 8 years ago before I moved. 10 years ago before I moved out here.
Oh, wow.
But let me ask you this: if you didn't lose dick, was your performance at least worse when you were 100 pounds heavier in bed?
There was not a lot of performance going on.
Oh,
I'm not performing. I gotten up to like 230, 240, and I could just
see that's not like that was out of shape for you. That's what I was trying to kill myself to get down
I
to.
don't know. I get it. I just, my problem, I always have worked out, but it's all about the diet.
Mm-hmm.
If you
absolutely.
if you don't, no matter how hard you work out, if your diet isn't clean, you're not going to get to where
You can't outrun the fort.
You cannot outrun the fort. So
Facts.
it's like I was gaining weight off of eating Del Taco.
Del
and
Taco.
I love Del Taco.
I love their
my
French
dude.
fries.
Yeah.
Yo, side note, I know 2020 has been a terrible year.
Right.
But you know what made this year that made this the worst year ever for me?
What's that?
Taco Bell discontinued the Mexican pizza.
See,
I don't want to live here anymore. That was a whole year away.
right.
I hate it here.
What's your favorite fast food?
Ooh, my favorite fast food. I do love some Del Taco.
Yes.
I be getting those bean burritos like
Yeah.
late night. They be hitting after you had a little alcohol.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Jack in the Box too. Jack in the Box
Jack in
is
the Box,
the
too,
best
but-
hangover food.
Yeah, but the thing about Jack in the Box is you will shit immediately.
Oh yeah.
Like eat the taco, shit. Like it's no it's
Rapid fire.
Rapid fire.
Just eat it in the bathroom.
Exactly. You eat
Save yourself the time.
as you're sitting down, it has it coming out. It's coming out.
Absolutely.
At least Taco Bell and Del Tacos the next day.
Right.
Jack in the Box, I can't fuck with it because it's immediately. So my way is like Del Taco, I do all the chicken, right? And Taco Bell, I do all the ground beef. I don't like any Del
Side
Taco
note,
ground beef.
did you know
Okay.
that the ground beef at Taco Bell is not ground beef at all?
No, I did not know
It's
that.
some other. It's not beef
That's a
at
rumor.
all.
That's a rumor.
No.
What
I
is
know
it
people who
then?
have worked there. It's not actually meat. It's like a soy-based product. It's not beef.
Oh wow.
I fucks with it.
You should fuck with it. Is that what you said?
I mean, it just ain't beef.
Okay, so what do you like better, Taco Bell or Del Taco?
Well, since they got rid of the Mexican pizza, I'm a Del Taco nigga. That shit broke my heart. And my Taco Bell Connect didn't even tell me. He usually tells me. He let me know when like the Dorito Taco Locos are coming out. And all that. Like, nigga, why didn't you tell me? He's like, man, my bad. I'm
No,
stupid.
you know, I don't really fuck with the Mexican pizza like that. But you know what I do fuck with at Taco Bell is the Dorito Locos.
Oh yeah, the Dorito Taco Loco.
So the fire one.
Yes.
Not just
Oh.
a regular one, the fire one, and
Yes.
they discontinued that one, and it was just on some regular shit. And I was like, "Yo, where the fire taco at?" Right? So tell me, how was it working on Wild 'N Out?
Wild 'N Out was cool, man. Shout out to the big bro, Nick Cannon, Niall Evans, man. They gave me a shot when nobody else was giving me a shot. Like, funny story about that. I didn't have a manager or an agent when I booked Wild 'N Out. Actually, Clayton Thomas, shout out Clayton Thomas. He told me where the auditions were going to be, and me and Donovan, shout out Donovan Jordan, we just kind of went up in there and finessed our way in, and then they didn't even know. Like I was talking to a lady, like, yeah, I should be on the list. She was like, nigga, ain't no doughboy on the list. And so then, like, what I'm saying? They gave me a shot. And so by them giving me a shot at the time, I think I had like 400 followers on Twitter. I was not a big name on YouTube or nothing. They gave me a shot, and the rest was history. And I went out there and did my thing. I did about 5 seasons there. I got the tattoo.
Yeah.
Hey.
It's hard. It's
You know what I'm
hard,
saying?
right?
Shout out to the gang. And then that opened the door for me to go and work with All Def, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
and Russell and all that. So then I was able to have a lot of success over there. So yeah, man.
How did you like working with All Def?
All
So
Def-
you was there for a while.
I was
then
there
you stopped.
Yeah.
And then you went back.
Yes. So yes.
That's how much I follow your career because I'm a fan.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So what ended up happening was me and Teddy, shout out Teddy Ray, we ended up doing a show with Russell, and it was about us losing weight. It was called Teddy Ray Doughboy blowing up. And so it was about us losing weight. We lost some weight on the show. That was cool. And then I I wasn't a part of the station just yet. And then actually another funny story, I was working at Allstate because even after Wildin' Out, because niggas think you get on Wildin' Out, you just rich. I'm like, So
Nick Cannon is rich.
Exactly. I wasn't rich.
Yeah.
So, I was actually working at Allstate, and then when I ended up getting weight loss surgery, so when I got weight loss surgery, they was like, we're going to take you off work for a month. And so, this is the fucked up part. So when I went to go get weight loss surgery, right, I was 440 pounds. Okay. The doctor looks at me and he's like, all right, brother, you 440 pounds. I need you to go back, lose 40 pounds, and then come back and we'll do this surgery. I said, okay. So I'll give you 3 months. He gave me a diet and the whole shit. I came back 3 months later. I was 486. He was like, nigga, I told you to lose 40, you gave 36. Because I was just eating everything because I knew I wasn't going to be able to eat later. I was just like, right. So I was like, you want me to go try to lose the 86? He was like, no, fuck that. Get your ass on the table. Get your big ass on the table. So then when I had that month off, I started going to All Def every day. Like, they didn't have a job set up for me or nothing. I just started going up there with my laptop every day, writing for shit. And I would always be the unselfish person. Instead of trying to put myself in every sketch, I'd be like, I'll write for everybody here, like the King Keyrons, the Kept on Stages, like whatever. So that's what ended up happening. Then I ended up working there and being on staff for about 5 years. And then I left top of 2019 just to kind of go branch out, do my own thing. They ended up going under for a minute, right? And then they ended up coming back. So then when they came back, I ended up working with them a little bit more. So
that's what's up.
Shout out to the All Def Cats, man.
That's what's up, man. And you were doing a lot of writing, and a lot of people don't know about you that you are a very talented rapper as well.
Yes, a lot of people don't know, like, bro, like I was a rapper way before I was a comedian. I didn't start doing comedy till I was 26.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I was a gospel rapper. I had a record called Bounce for Jesus. Seriously. The whole thing.
Bounce for Jesus.
No.
We're not gonna let you get out of here without at least doing the hook. How did the hook go?
The hook was bounce for Jesus. Bounce for Jesus. It was a whole thing. I was a church kid.
You was a church kid. So, bounce for Jesus. That might be our new intro for our entertainment section. Bounce for the entertainment. Bounce.
Can I make my titties bounce to it, though?
You can.
Bounce those breasts for the Lord.
For the Lord. Bounce in the name of Jesus.
If he gives me the track, I will make that happen.
You will make that happen.
I'm going to sing that too. I got you.
That's what's up. So then you started doing that first.
Yeah, so I was doing music. That was like my whole thing, but I wasn't making no money. So like I was doing a bunch of albums and niggas just wasn't buying them. Right. And then when I turned 26, I had my daughter, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kiara Janae. And so I just really, I was like, I got to do something different. And then my best friend, he would just tell me, he would be like, bro, you're funnier than people that I pay to go see, comedy shows. You should do comedy. The only reason I even started doing comedy was because I owed him $300.
Okay.
And he was like, man, forget the $300. Go do this open mic at Laughs Unlimited in Sacramento. 3 minutes. You ain't got to worry about the $300. Okay. So I was like, bet. I went up there, talked about my day, and people laughed. I met BT Kingsley that day. Oh, wow. And then when I met BT Kingsley, he was like, yo, you're funny. You got something. And then he told me to get into a comedy competition. This is always a funny story I like to tell because I ended up going into a comedy competition and I ended up winning and I beat him and DC Irvin on my third show.
Hilarious.
And then I was like, well, maybe I got something. And so then I ended up booking this gig on like this TV station out in Sacramento. They were looking for like hosts. And then I ended up booking that. And then, I said, you know what? I'm going to move to L.A. And I was 30 years old and like 390 pounds. And everybody was like, don't go out there. You're too fat and old. Right. I said, no, I'm going to go out there and get on Wildin' Out. Right. So I was able to do it. And, God did the rest for me.
Hey, well, listen. So as you know how we do here on Funny Stories with Ocean, we have the guests come in and tell a funny story.
Yes, I have a lot of funny stories. I had to figure out which one, but this one is funny and painful.
Okay.
But I'll tell you. So, all right, so this was back in 2019. Okay. No, 2018. I'll take that back. So I meet this chick randomly. She had slid into my DMs, and so she was kind of like really persistent. She was just like, "Yeah, I want that. I want you." So I was just like, "All right, whatever." So I ended up seeing her at a show. Okay. So cool. So what I'm saying, I meet her at the show for the first time, and we we caught the vibe. I'm like, "Look, I'm trying to take it down. You with it?
Right.
She was like, yeah, I'm with it. So
Did
I
you
said,
say it just like that?
just like that? I didn't even have time. I'm trying to take it down. You with it?
You already on Wild and Out.
I'm thinking I'm a nigga. I had lost a little bit of weight. I talk to women differently after I lost some weight. I lost 200 pounds. Like, you with it or not?
You fucking or nah? Let me know.
You see the goddamn tattoo?
You know what it is.
Hey, why don't you give me your number before I don't want it no more?
Exactly.
So she's like, yeah, I'm with it. So we was out in the east, and so I'm like, I live in the valley. You trying to drive out there? She was like, I'm with it.
Right.
So she comes out, we smash. Now, mind you, should I have worn a condom? I should have.
You should have.
But for whatever reason, I was just like, nah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just, I had one of those moments, I wanted to feel it. So, you know what I'm saying? We had sex, whatever. It was cool. So then I'm thinking it what it is. Mind you, I'm on my Playboy shit, so I ain't really hearing about talking to her no more. 3 months later, she hits me up. She's like, hey, sir, I'm late. I'm like, okay, where are you going? Like, you know what I'm saying? What does that mean? She was like, nigga, I was like, well, you should speed up. You should plan your time accordingly.
I'm not sure why you're calling me on here. Like, I can't help you.
Because literally, I only hit one time.
Right.
So I'm just like, okay. And she was like, yeah, I'm pregnant with your child. I'm like, okay, you're pregnant. And so I say, okay. I said, listen, I've had situations like this happen before. Listen, I'm really because I really want more kids. I really do. I said, listen, I know that, you know, I don't know you from nothing. We don't have no relationship. If there's a possibility this kid is not mine, if you've been with anybody else, please just tell me now.
Right.
She was like, no, you're the only person I've been with in the past year. This your baby. So I'm like, okay. So the time starts going by. So I'm like, you know, and as time's going by, I'm like, well, okay. You like, it starts to grow on you. You know what I'm saying? My father. So I'm just like, you know, she's an attractive young lady. I'm like, and then we find out she's having a girl. So I'm like, I'm getting excited. I'm like, but I can't tell the world because I told her at the top, I said, look, when you have this baby, we're gonna test it. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's like, oh no. She was like, I wouldn't respect you as a man if you didn't test it. I'm like, cool. We're on the same page. So then time starts going on, and I'm starting to get more and more tests, but I can't say nothing publicly because I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But so then I named the baby. I'm at the baby shower. Like, I'm giving money.
What's the name of the baby?
Huh?
What was the name of the baby?
Jada. Yes. So I'm doing the whole shit. I'm like, this is gonna happen. It's okay, cool. Like, oh, then I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm having sex with her because I'm just like, I don't want you having sex with somebody else. You know what I mean? If my baby's in there, of course I'll do it. So long story
with no
short.
condoms.
No condoms. So like, it's cool. We know how to do this clearly. Right?
Exactly.
Cool. All the time goes on. So by the time this shit happens, I'm like, okay, this is cool. So at the time I was doing a podcast with Kev on Stage, Righteous and Ratchet. So I go to him and I'm like, bruh, I got to be able to announce to the world that I have a kid. I know this kid is mine. Let's just do a DNA test. You know what I'm saying? And I'll get the answers on the episode. He was like, all right. He was like, well, do you want to just find out first and then we can go and do it? I said, nah, man, I know it's my baby, man. I want honest reactions. He's like, all right, cool. Nigga. So, okay, so that was okay. So mind you, I go through the whole thing. The baby's born. I look at the baby. I hold the baby. Look at the baby. Oh, baby, beautiful. Oh,
damn, this is
the baby. That was the most difficult thing to do was to administer the DNA test because the baby is a minute old. Gorgeous baby. And I'm like, oh, baby. Oh. Say hi, put that. Oh, wiping the cheek. Oh, shit. So fast forward. It's a DNA test. So I'm just ready to announce to the world. I already have a YouTube page set up for DoBoy and his baby.
Oh, wow.
The whole shit. Wow. Nigga, Kev reads the response, nigga, you are not the father. I'm like, man.
You should have known when the baby wasn't fat.
The messed up part was, that ain't even the fucked up part. The messed up part is, I did what any logical nigga would do. I sent her a text like, with the results. I sent a screenshot of the results, and then I sent this emoji.
Any logical nigga would do that.
Exactly. Nigga, she hits me back like, my bad. I'm like, then I talk to her. I'm like, so what's up, this baby? She was just like, I definitely know whose it is now. I'm like, wow. Then she hit me up later like, yo, can we go to lunch and talk about this? Bitch, I don't want to talk about chicken fingers. I don't want to talk about.
So did you have to, like, you pay for diapers?
Man, I was so ready to be a father. Just like it wasn't that, you know, typically when people like doing the DNA test, they don't want to be the father.
Right.
I absolutely wanted to be the father. The baby wasn't mine. And then I looked stupid on my podcast. Like, I felt so stupid. Like, wait,
what did Kev say?
That nigga was just like, no, you're not the father. I'm like, nigga, read it again. Absolutely the father. I didn't name this baby. Fuck you, nigga. Absolutely my child.
It's absolutely
And then just her response was just like,
I know who it is now.
I was just like, bruh. So yes, that's amongst all of the stories in my life, that's one of the craziest.
That's funny as hell.
I also bought a car that didn't go in reverse knowingly.
Oh, come on, tell that story. We keep to. We got time for a second.
Really quickly. So I went to a place called Repos R Us, and I don't know why I would go to buy a car called Repos R Us. And they sold me a car, but I only had $500 for the down payment.
Right.
So the nigga was like, "Yo, the car don't go in reverse." I was just like, he was like, "But don't worry, just get it. We'll get it. We'll fix it after you buy it." So I was in church at the moment, and so I rationalized it in my mind, like, God don't want me going backwards in life no more. He only wants me to go forward. I rationalized it.
Real quick, though. Why is it that all church niggas do shit like that? Yo, why does it's like anything that happened in life, y'all be like, God wanted me to.
God.
It must be.
And I was just like, and I wanted a truck. I was like, God don't want me going backwards in life no more. So I drove around with a car. He was just like, you got to have it for 2 weeks, and then we'll fix it. So for 2 weeks, I was driving the car, and I just couldn't go in reverse. You get real creative. You can only park in spots where you can go, straight, whatever. Long story short, I ended up falling behind on my payments the second month, and then they came and repossessed the car that I got that didn't even have
That reverse.
Yes, they fixed it, and then it was able to go forward, but then they came and repossessed my shit. I'm like, nigga, I bought it with reverse. I could have just gave me some good grace.
Right.
They took it the next month.
Your problem was you bought a car that was from a place called Repos R Us.
Exactly.
So you know the car was
they
fucked
wasn't
up.
playing.
Wait,
But I thought that they couldn't jump the gate to get in my apartments. I was like, they can't jump a gate to get in them. Them niggas jumped the shit out there. I took the hell out of the car.
I missed a whole bunch. So did they take back a car that couldn't go backwards?
Yes. They ended up fixing
funny.
it.
That's
But
funny.
so once they fixed it, and then they took it and they sold it to another nigga, and then he got to be.
He reaped all the benefits. He reaped all the benefits.
The
Exactly.
benefits.
Side note, it is hot as hell.
Hell yeah, I know. He
I'm
said
trying to
it.
play the role.
Yo, but it's all good. But the great thing is it won't show up on camera that
For sure.
we're sweating. But yo, this was fucking fun as shit.
My life is crazy and it doesn't make any
Oh,
sense.
well, that is you
Oh,
doing with the
wow.
weight loss. You got can you put that up on the?
It's on Instagram.
Oh, it's on Instagram. What's your Instagram? Come on, man. You got to have people go there too and see
The
it.
people on the episode, he
Yeah,
really
they
did
were-
lose
yeah,
weight.
He really did.
What did you do to lose the weight?
I just went back to, this was before, this was when I was 20-something, so I still had metabolism.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I went back to my old Army airborne training, just push-ups, sit-ups, and all that. Now I'm fucking 41. Now it's just don't eat like shit.
Just
and
don't eat
drink
like
a lot of
shit,
water.
Yeah.
I'm doing intermittent fasting.
That works.
I get a lot of success from that.
Yeah,
It's-
that works.
Side note, I feel like metabolism is an urban legend.
No,
I don't
it
feel
is
like it's
not.
a real thing.
No, it is not.
Then why can't they do metabolism like transfers?
Because it's different for everybody. Everybody's metabolic rate is different. Depending on how tall you are, how dense your bones are, how much muscle density you have, will determine how quickly you burn calories. How much you used to work out when you were a kid, how much you work out now. Do you have osteoporosis? Everything is different. So there's his metabolism is different than yours, even though you're about the same height, you're about the same weight, you're of the same race. It doesn't matter. Like your life, like my older brother's 10 years older than me, and our lives diverged.
And I think that it's just unfair because there be people that eat like shit and be skinny.
Yeah. I have a girl that I grew up with that was like one of my first girlfriends ever, and she has just been skinny her whole life, and she eats like shit and just been able to just keep it.
You
It's
know
just
what?
unfair.
What is it?
I say true. I'm one of those people. I have a really fast metabolism, and when I was younger, I used to get made fun of, and they'd be like, "Oh, she fucking anorexic."
Right.
And there was girls in high school that already had body,
Right.
and I was like, "Let me catch them bitches at 25." Then. Right? So they kept getting body, and I started getting the little curves, and I was like, "Hey, shout out to my skinny bitches."
DoBoy, do you think we should have her back next week?
Absolutely. I
She was
like
good,
her.
right? She
I
was
like
Thank
her
you,
energy. I like her
DoBoy.
vibe.
Hey.
The vibe
Yes,
was
and you're
great.
funny too. You made
And
me laugh
very
several
funny,
times
yeah,
over
very,
there.
very funny.
And I hope I can be a guest again, man.
Oh, come on, man.
And
Anytime you want.
before you kick me off.
Oh, no, I'm not. We got a couple of things.
Oh,
we gotta
okay.
say.
But
go ahead.
I got a lot of love for Ocean, man. Like what I can say is I've been in this game long enough to be around enough phony people,
Right.
and you're just never been one of them. You've always been solid, like always just, you know what I'm saying, look you in the eye, shake your hand, like got a lot of respect and love for you, brother.
Man, I appreciate
sure,
that,
man.
my dude. So tell everybody where they can find you.
You can find me at all places at I Am DoBoy. That's IAMDOBOY. I'm there on Twitter, on Instagram, and my YouTube is I Am DoBoy TV. Got a lot of sketch. I'm actually putting together a sketch group that this man is going to be a part of as well.
Yes, sir.
We try to bring, like, you know what I'm saying, that whole and living color vibe back, like, you know what I'm saying. So, yeah, me and Teddy.
You have a podcast?
Yes. I actually have two podcasts. I have The New Normal with my homeboy Triune and my homegirl Yanti. And me and Teddy are about to drop our first podcast, the Teddy Ray and DoBoy podcast.
That's what's up.
Check me out on all those things.
That's what's up. We appreciate you coming in.
For sure.
And,
Thank you for having me.
There's been another exciting episode of Funny Stories with Ocean. Please, if you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe. Hit the subscribe button and the bell. You'll get all the notifications. If you want to listen to us, if you don't have YouTube or whatever, you can listen to us on Apple Music right time. You can Apple Podcasts. And so you want to go to YouTube, Ocean Live TV, and you subscribe. Please subscribe. That's so important. And then go to Apple Music, Funny Stories with Ocean, and subscribe. And then we'll have another exciting guest next week. And we appreciate you guys. Give it up for DoBoy one more time for coming in. Yes, we appreciate you guys. Have a great week. Peace.